Right, in this long overdue video, we are going to fit a light bar. Ooh, sexy. For the rear of our Range Rover Evoque. So on your Range Rover Evoque, you have this strip. This is a particularly grizzly grey one with a crack in it. I bought off eBay because my one's been off and modified and everything. So, and it shows what we're going to do. So we are going to replace this strip here with this strip. Not that strip. That's, who's called me that one, Kate? That ain't going to fit on there even with, oh, it will. Well, cut that bit. Right. I thought we got the sport one. Right, we are going to fit this light bar. Gosh, look, it looks, see how flat that looks there, Kate? And look, this one's got a little bit of a spoilery shape to it, look. I've forgotten about how cool it looked, actually. Look, so we have got this light bar that is going to replace that. And it is going to give you a continuous light. And we've got it in two flavours. Because we have got it there in the smoke. And we have got it here, hopefully. I got it right. It's early Friday morning, isn't it, Kate?
It is.
We've only just come into work.
Got up.
The others haven't even turned up yet. And this one is red. And we will see what these look like. So the red one, some people might not like a red strip. Although if you've got the non-smoke, you've got the red lights, it would match that. The red one is slightly brighter, fractionally, because the smoke one, you lose some light transmittability. But enough of all that waffling. So let's have a look. So what we are going to do in this video is we're going to show you how to take off your strip and how to fit this one. Now it comes with all the plugs. So you just unplug and plug and play. But we've got to swap a few clips and bolts over from the original. So that is what we are going to do. Right, let's see how we do. Alas, poor grey strip, your days are numbered. Right, so this strip has got 4 bolts and some clips going in. So to expose the bolts, we have got to remove this plastic panel here. So where should we start, Kate? What's your lighting and all that looking like?
Needs a little bit.
Needs a little bit. We're doing all right. Let me come over this side.
Yeah.
Let's move backwards. Oh, you're going to come this way. Here we go. How's that looking? Oh, here we go. We got. Right, and then if you pull this gently, there are a series of popper clips. Oh, okay. Now let's pull it. All right. And then at the front, there's some little metal spring clips. Oh, I think I've got one missing. Look, one of the last is gone. So let's have a look at the clippage on the rear. So we have got 2 of these here. And then around the edge, you've got these series of 2-part clips. You've got the white part that stays on here, or supposed to stay on here. And then you've got this sort of green part with this sort of little nipply thing going on in the middle. And they're actually quite effective. And they go back on reasonably easy. Just got to give them a bit of a hit, excuse me. Right, the next job. Oh, how are we going to film this, Kate? Right, I have coloured my nuts orange under here, Kate. Let's get some lighting. Right, we're going to start with the easy ones. These 2 here, you can probably see this one. So these are 10mm. You might need a socket on them. You might get away with a screwdriver if you're strong like me. If you're hench. What are you laughing for? Right, there we go. So they are, yours won't be orange. Your nuts won't be orange. We've got some nylock going on there. Right, stop them rattling loose. We've got another one here. And then there's 2 hidden ones. They've hidden them.
Oh, I can just see it.
You found it.
Yeah.
You're racing ahead of me there. Yeah, so in this little hole here, that should lead to a nut in the end of there. There you go, I got it. Okay. Right, so let me get this one, and the last one's over here. I'll get that one out. There's 4 of them. Right, there we go. There's 4 of those out. And we will need these again in a minute. Right, now that is us all done. Right, where's my trim tool? Let me grab my trim tool. And then let's shut the boot down. Now, I'm not. Right, so we've got to get this trim out now. Now, we might be better with it a little bit open. Right, which side are we on? This side, Kate. And what we've got to do is just get the little trim tool in on this edge if we can. I want to scratch my paint. Oh, where's it going to be best? Oh, it's coming. There you go. All right then. Now, the weak part, judging by the crack on this one I bought, is here. Now, for this video, we're not too worried because we're going to fit the other one. But as you get to here, it's probably worth trying to pull, because that is liable to break here. So give it a pull there. Then Work him along. Oh, he might be better off coming from the end again. Oh no, here we go. Right, so let's have a look. Now, first thing to point out is there's lots of stuff to squeeze in here. So what have we got electrically wise? We have got 2 number plate lights. We have got a boot switch. Now, as soon as you disconnect this, you can't get in your boot. So think about that as you're playing. You may also have a camera. Our car normally has a camera, and that's the connector. But this part I bought off eBay for the video doesn't. Right, so you will have 2 connectors. One on your camera, so press that and disconnect your camera one and extract that through the hole here. Now, one thing to note here is you'll notice even on the standard one, we've got a lot of cabling and it's all sort of bunched up, but we've got quite a lot of room here to hide the cabling. But as we're introducing more cabling, that's going to get tricky, so we'll have to... Right, also note this one here is actually clipped up out of the way here, so we can disconnect this. Now, I'm going to try getting behind here. They've put the release switch at the back. We'll have a look at it. Let me see if I can squeeze and pull him out. Yeah, so the actual release switch is on the back side there, and it's this little button you've got to press, and that releases that little claw there. Right, and once you've done that, you're away, you're home and dry. Right, so, and then this connector here, we can, it sort of slides up there, look, and we can get that out. Right, now we need to keep all the bits off of here. So we need the number plate lights out, we need these plastic clips, we also need these metal bits here. So let's get everything we need out of here. So these studs slide out. You can see they're they're round with a flat edge. This one's coming towards me. That one's going away from me. Three. Oh, that one, there we go. So we've got those. Right, now we've got to get, so what have we got? We've got the switch here. So let's disconnect the switch electrically. So I've got to press on the top of my little finger there and then pull him backwards. Okay, right, that's that. Okay, now the switch is held on. Oh, I've left my screwdriver in. Oh, look at that. I thought I'd pooped myself there. Yeah, careful, because you've got obviously no switch. You only need to plug it back in, but better off leaving it just a bit. Right, so let's have a look. Let's get a... Right, so here we've got these 2 little tabs are holding this in. So I'm going to push my thumb. See if I can just... There you go. Oh, he's tight, isn't he? That should extract. It's still clinging on for dear life. He's been on here a few years, I reckon. There we go. Right. So here we go. So there you go. So that's how you need to, if you need to replace your boot switch, that's the boot switch done. Right. And remember which way that's pointing. So that is pointing, oh gosh,
to the right of
on my car, pointing to the right. Yeah. So remember that. Right. Because the hole looks sort of square, but it sort of isn't. And the thicknesses, I think, are different. So it likes to go on one way. Right, so we've got... Right, what have we got next, Kate? I reckon number plate light. Right, let's have a look. So we try disconnecting it, and let's disconnect that. Push on that top. There we go, we got that. Right, and then... Let's see if we can get that connector out the way. Now, because we need this loom as well. We need to save everything off here. It is a tangle. This is the challenge of this is the tangleness. So, oh look, it's got a little sort of groovy bit there. It's all sort of slotted and grooved in. Right, here we go. We're getting there. Right. Okay, so let's look at actually I can keep going. I'm going to keep going here. I don't think we're ever going to get quite in as neatly as it was originally. I mean, we'll be alright. Right. Oh, I'm making this look right. There we go. Right, we've got a load of that out now. Right, so this is much the same. You can see here the number plate light. We've got a little sort of clip at the back here. A bit of pressure on him. Or maybe I'll come in this way. I'll get a better push on him. There you go. Right, so that is the number plate light. So and the other one should be much the same. You can see better on here, look. So you're not going to get it out that end. That's the two fixed ones. It's going to be under this end here. It's probably tricky to view. So look. There we go. Give me a bit of, right, press the top there, extract, right. And then we're nearly done. We're nearly done. We've nearly extracted all the bits we need. Right, so we got a wiring loom, 2 lights, we've got the 4 clips. Right, the next thing, which is slightly fun, this will test you, this one. Right, is we've got to remove these clips. Now, they're sort of clipped over on this side at the top there, and the other side. So right, watch your eyes, Kate. Right, try and keep a hold of it, otherwise it will pling off. Right, I got this. I'm keeping my finger on it so it doesn't pling, but you've been warned. You've been warned. Oh, right. So they take a bit of fiddling off, but just watch. And can you see the clips in the middle there, Kate?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what they cling on for dear life. I mean, they're designed to cling on, so... Right, hold on then. Right, put my finger on it. I got it. Safety first. Whoa, look, that was professional.
That was neat.
Let's have a look then. Right then, 1, 2. Now, we will put the part numbers for these on the screen, and we will put them on the website, so... But I think most people are as equally skilled as I am, don't you, Kate?
Yeah.
I'm not demonstrating the highest degree of dexterity here. Right, here we go. Right, you still got all your eyes, Kate?
Yeah, thankfully.
Yeah, your eyes work as well. I need to keep your eyes good. Right. God, that abuse I get on TikTok for my eyes, Kate, is mad,
no,
isn't it?
it's not nice.
We don't mind. We're thick-skinned, we don't mind.
Yeah.
Right then, look at that. So there we go. So that is the first part done. I'm going to have a break. We have removed the panel and stripped it down. Now the next bit's the fun bit. We're going to reassemble these bits onto our new light bar. And then the bit I'm dreading is curling all that wiring loom back into the space. But we can do this. Right, here we go. So we are going to reassemble this one. So it comes with the loom already installed. Now so this has got a plug and play loom. We haven't got to do any crimps, anything like we have to do on the Range Rover Sport light bar. So this is a little easier. But I'm going to get that all the way out the way for the minute. We'll get all the components in. We'll get the switch in. We'll get the number plate lights in. We'll get everything in, and then we'll run the loom last. If I can get it out. Here we go. Right, let's go. Right, so we've got an empty. Right, what are we going to start with? Let's start with the number plate lights. Right, now, so they've got 2 corners at the top, as you're looking at there, that are sort of rounded. I was going to say rounded, Kate, but they're not round, are they? They're sloped. Right, so which side have we got to get in? We've got to get the 2 little pins in first. Right, get that end in first. Flush. Right. Okay, same again. Get it the right way round. 2 little pins in. Yeah. Okay, check. Right, they're good. Right, let's get the switch in. Now, we had to get this right, didn't we, Kate?
Yes.
So we've got to get it the right way up, and we've got to get it that way, and the connector was pointing when it's installed to the right. So we're going to go in like that. Okay, he's a bit of a squeeze. That's it. Look, right, we're in. Right, so we've got all the electrical components in. Right, let's get the mechanical components in. Right, let's get those on. They're a lot easier to put on than they'll take off. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I was hoping it would clip. Right, then 1, 2. Oh, lush. Right, where have they gone? Right. So, and we've even put the little foam tabs there that should hold it off. Right. Okay, so we've got 4 of those on. Well, let's get the bolts in. So make sure we get the flat sides, top and bottom. 1, 2. Right, we haven't talked about the camera. My camera's gone AWOL, hasn't it?
It has.
We're blaming Julian for that, aren't we?
Julian, yeah.
Julian's left, so he gets the blame for everything. Alright, that's it. You're going to give them a good push in, so they want to be nearly central on there. He doesn't look like he's gone in properly to me. And give him another. He's fighting me a bit. He might be alright. Right, okay. So so now we've just got to get this wiring loom in, which is the bit so right, so that is the bit that plugs in the car. So this loom is going to plug into this one. Okay. Now, which way round is it going to go? That's clipped, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Right. I've got to get all this in. Now, camera I was going to talk about. So it comes supplied with this camera blank screwed in, but you can unscrew this and screw your camera blank in there, your camera holder in there. But we are going to gloss over that bit at the moment. Right, so we have got to get all this in neatly. Now, actually, that is going to have to come through here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I might have got carried away here, Kate. I'm gonna unconnect this again. Oh, if I can remember how. There we go. Right, so let's get this. And hopefully it'll come through. Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on. Oh, that ain't good, is it? My number plate light's fallen out, but I think I pushed it out, routing that through. Right, now let's get this one. So the camera is at which end?
This end.
The camera's at that end. Hold on, the camera connector's still on the car, isn't it?
Yes.
Right, hold on. So which way does this go? Right, so we've got, interestingly, so that big one, that's the switch. So that is the number, that's the, not the number plate, that's. That seems to want to go behind there. Right. This is looking good. This is looking good. And this one's the one that went all the way through it. Right. Put that number plate light on there. Right. And this one goes through the back here. And I think if we want, we can use this little cable tidy, can't we, here? That's sort of built in. Can you see that, Kate?
Need a little bit of light.
Need a little bit of light, but yeah, we can get that in there, and we can get that one in there. Okay, and that holds all that neat. And then this one's got to race back to this number plate light. Let me just make sure I've got him clipped in properly this time. There you go. And that one is going to come back down there, through there, onto there. Go on. Right, I'm going to put that, yeah, it looks like those little pegs there help tidy that one. So that's not looking, I've done good there. Right, I did just manage to route that through off camera, so that's neatly at the back there. Again, we could put some cable ties around it all to neaten it up. Right, let's have a go. So this one here is, it's hard to work out which way it goes, but that's it. It's happy one way. Now, that was clipped onto that little, I'm not sure we're going to be able to do this, but there are two little rails there that will clip that onto there. Oh, actually, there we go. That's it. Look, that stopped that rattling about. Right. Okay, so that's our camera. So if we had the camera, we would route that connector all the way up there to the camera. And then we are ready. So we've got to watch these wires in the middle here, Kate. Right, okay. Let's see my... Right, and then we've got to look at these. Right, let's get these in the right place. So I'm lining those white tabs up. We've got to line the bolt holes up. Right, it's fighting me a bit. that's looking all right now, isn't it?
Yep.
Right, check under here that we haven't got any wires trapped. Lush. Right, now at this stage that's going to stay there pretty well. So first thing, before you shut your boot, it might be worth checking the boot lock works. We should be able to hear it work. Yep, so we're happy the boot switch is working. And now that'll stay there okay. So let's test it works, shall we, Kate?
Yeah.
Right, so let's have a look. I've forgotten what. So basically this is just linked into the number plate lights. So this will come on and off only with the number plate lights. There's no brake light function, and that's just to keep it simple and cool and easy. Right, here we go, Kate. It's quite right. Here we go. You're there watching. And here we go. Side lights.
Yep.
That's on and off.
Yep.
On, off. Does that look pretty cool?
That does look really cool.
Does it do a sort of...
It's sequence open, but
It just shuts off. Yeah. Now that's because as it comes on, it's got the power and it zoops up. But when you turn it off, it's cut dead. So unless we put a battery or a capacitor in there, there's no way for it to control the thing. But yeah, it zoops on. So there we go. The light bar fitted. I'll try and get Ben to power them both up in the photo studio and put a picture of them both up. Bear in mind the smoke one will be slightly dimmer than the other one, and we'll get Ben to do some pictures, and we'll do a video drive-in at night. Will it be dark when we finish work tonight?
Yeah,
It should be all right. We'll try and get a video at the end of this one of us. We'll get Ben to do some cool stuff. There you go. Sorry it's a bit long, but that is the Evoque rear light bar. So if you just want to pan around so you can sort of get the side profile, Kate, because you've got this sort of slope, but it doesn't look out of place, does it?
No, it looks good.
Looks cool. There we go. So good luck with that. Right, we've just put the smoked one in quickly just to show you what that looks like. So can you switch the lights on? There you go. So that is the smoked one. It's slightly dimmer, but we'll do a picture at night so you can see how bright it is.